Right now, as you're watching this, there is a silent shift happening. Not in banks, not in your internet, not even in your identity, but in something far more powerful, your intelligence. Because the UK is no longer just regulating technology, it's moving toward controlling the intelligence you use to think. And once that happens, you won't be able to opt out. Most people think AI is just tools, chatbots, assistants, things you choose to open or close. That's already outdated because the direction isn't optional AI. It's approved AI. Let me explain something that almost nobody is talking about. In the UK, regulation isn't just about safety anymore. It's about control layers, invisible ones. Voice. Think about how the UK regulates financial systems. Every transaction monitored, every account controlled by institutions, every movement traceable. Now imagine that exact model applied to intelligence itself. This isn't theory. This is already starting through AI safety frameworks, through compliance requirements, through approved model ecosystems. And here's the part that should worry you. You won't notice it happening. At first, it looks harmless. Safer AI, responsible outputs, aligned systems. Sounds good, right? But then the rules expand. What the AI is allowed to say, what it's allowed to generate, what it's allowed to think through with you, and suddenly you're not using AI to explore ideas anymore. You're using AI that explores approved ideas only. And that changes everything. Because AI isn't just a tool, it's becoming a layer between you and reality. You ask it questions, you rely on it for answers, you use it to make decisions. So if that layer is controlled, what happens to your freedom? Let's go deeper. In the UK, multiple forces are converging at once. AI regulation, online safety laws, digital infrastructure oversight. Individually, they seem separate. Together, they form a system where AI outputs can be filtered, AI models can be restricted, AI providers must comply, and if they don't operate. That's the leverage. Think about it like this. Imagine you build an AI model. It's powerful, unfiltered, capable of answering anything. Now you want to deploy it in the UK. You can't just release it. You need approval. You need compliance. You need alignment. And if your model doesn't meet those standards, it gets blocked. Not banned loudly, just never allowed in. Now scale that up. Every major AI company must follow these rules, which means the AI you use is already filtered before it reaches you, and you didn't even realize it. Here's where it gets uncomfortable. Most people trust AI because it feels neutral, objective, intelligent, unbiased, but AI isn't neutral. It reflects the system it operates inside. And if that system is controlled, then so is the intelligence. Now imagine the next step, not just controlling AI models, but controlling access to them. Which AI tools you're allowed to use, which ones are restricted, which ones are completely unavailable. A curated intelligence ecosystem, where choice is an illusion, because everything you can access has already been approved. Wherein everything else doesn't exist to you. Wherein this else doesn't exist to you. This is how control works in modern systems. Not by force, but by limitation. You don't feel restricted because you never see what's missing. Wherein this is where it becomes personal. Because AI is becoming part of how you think. You use it to write, learn, research, decide, So if that layer is shaped, your thinking is shaped without you even knowing. And here's the part nobody wants to say out loud. Once a system like this is in place, it doesn't go backwards, it only expands. More rules, more controls, more oversight, all justified, all legal. Now, you might be thinking, isn't this just about safety? Partly, but safety and control often look the same until it's too late. Because the moment AI becomes essential to work, to education, to decision-making, you can't just walk away from it. You depend on it. And that dependence is where control becomes absolute. So the real question isn't, is the UK controlling AI? It's this: what happens when the intelligence you rely on is no longer truly yours? Because when that line is crossed, you won't hear an announcement, you won't see a switch, you'll just notice that every answer feels the same. And by then, it's already done.